True.
Welcome to the Z Truth Podcast, where we have transparent, real, and thought-provoking conversations. Your host is Zakira Casado, the author of 15 social media secrets that pay. So let's get real, get honest, and get started.
All right, hello. Welcome back to another awesome episode of Z Truth Podcast. I'm Zakira Casado, excited for episode 8. And we also have the amazing... Who am I?
Jamie, your favorite private investigator, here to tell you the truth when you really need to know.
Definitely. And don't forget to follow her on the Sleuth Podcast on IG, and also join Jamie, which we have on here somewhere.
Hashtag join Jamie.
Hashtag join
all the
Jamie.
networking things and connecting with people that are local, supporting our small local businesses, and, you know, having good referrals. Because I hate when you have a bad referral. Makes life hard.
Yeah, she had an amazing networking event I was blessed to go to a couple weeks ago, and it was so amazing.
Yay.
I met some great people.
Yes, Midtown Networking. I know.
She has some eye candy there too. We won't talk about that. Anyway, it's been a minute, everybody. I know you like, where have y'all been? We had to take a break. I missed y'all.
I love watching the podcast.
Me too.
Excellent. I like the throwbacks.
Yeah. We've been posting a lot of throwbacks. We needed a break, y'all. You know, just keeping it real and transparent. We really needed a break. And it's Christmas. It's the holiday. Just needed to take a pause to figure out how to make this even more better for all of you and your viewing experience, right? So we excited. We got
a question. Do the people have a place where they can like give suggestions?
They do. So if you want to go to any other platforms, Instagram, Facebook, but mainly Instagram or TikTok. That's, you know, one of the things that we're going to be doing is going live on Instagram, reviewing TikTok comments, because that's where all the comments actually blow up at. So if you inbox me on any of those platforms or Z Truth Podcast on any platform, we will definitely take all suggestions or topics that you actually want to listen to. But TikTok was eating me up in some of them comments.
What were they saying?
What, girl? Especially about when I had said, we posted a clip of us talking. I was like, look, it's not that serious for you to be just disowning and canceling friendships and ending friendships over the election. Like, if you didn't vote for Trump and he lost, we can't be what we thought they would be when we lost. Right. And so people was like, if you voted for him, that told me your true colors. Oh, we can't see the zebra. Anyway, you can't be you can't be people's friends like that. And no, I'm gonna take it. I mean, they was going in, but it was great conversation, great dialogue.
Yeah, people's feelings are hurt. It's okay.
Get over it, y'all.
I know we have
There's nothing we can do about it.
I mean, just note it and move forward. But you should still you should still be positive. You should still be nice. You know, you can still
be cool with people. Yeah, like, I mean, even family members.
But look, that's not why we're not supposed to be talking about politics anyway.
We're not talking about it, but I'm just saying on TikTok, that's where all the comments be flying through the roof. So if you want to check out all of our short clips, they're going to be on all those platforms. Also, we did change up a few things. We are not going to have the full episode on every single platform. It's going to be on YouTube, y'all. Okay. So if you want to get the full episode, you can catch it on YouTube and Facebook, but that's it. Okay. Or Spotify. All the other short clips will be on the TikTok, on the also YouTube as well.
TikTok.
I said the TikTok. I'm sorry.
Lady.
The fear of 40.
I'm going to say that thing is creeping. Shoot.
That's actually our first part of our show, which is our transparent moment, which is the fear of 40. I wanted to talk about this, Jamie, because we both are creeping.
Right.
Out. Yeah.
Same month.
Same month.
Oh my God.
Days apart. Am I older than you? You're the 6th.
So.
Are you the 6th?
No.
You're the 11th.
15.
Oh, okay. I'm older. I've got you about 10 days. Yeah. So I'm her elder, 10 days older. Okay. And so we both are heading into 40. Just by the way, this is your public invitation. If you want to go to Mardi Gras, you can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the week of my birthday is Mardi Gras.
Okay.
So we're gonna go on the 3rd or the 4th to the 8th. So no videos. Right yeah, no videos, because if I go out there, I might get my beads. I'm just kidding.
I'm sure you will. How many bees do you think she'll come back with? Can we at least tell people how many you came
How
back
many
with?
bees do you think I will come back with? I'm just kidding. That's not a guarantee, but I do want to enjoy it. I really have wanted to go to New Orleans for a long time. But how did y'all feel about when y'all made it to 40? You know, I meet a lot of people, and I know for me, I had an aunt I was very close to who passed in her 40s, so it do give me anxiety. Like I even woke up this morning like thinking about, as a kid, I used to have a problem thinking about death a lot, and I would ask questions. Nobody could give me the answers. They always thought I was crazy.
No,
but you feel like you're young but old at the same time. That's my feeling.
Yeah, it's the kids that make me feel old. Usually I feel I'm pretty okay, and then I get with somebody's child and they're like 21.
Yeah,
even though mine's 21.
Right.
It's different.
It's like we grew up. So I was in Subway. No, Jersey Mike. I was in Jersey Mike.
I don't like Jersey Mike.
Why?
I'm just weird. I don't like subs really anyway.
So it's a Jersey thing. It's definitely Jersey Mike tastes like Jersey subs.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've never been in New Jersey.
What? Mm-mm. You gotta come.
Yeah. You gotta take me one day.
Next week.
That's too quick.
Okay. All right.
It's spontaneous for me. Back up. Hold on.
One day. Just for one day.
Can we put on the calendar? That's what I'm saying. You just ride up and down the road and get right back. I can't do it.
So most of the time, I mostly fly. It's only an hour.
Oh, okay.
Why you think I drive that bad?
No. That's a long way to be riding and just be willing.
Most of the time I drive, but if it's a group of us, I'll take a little. I mean, most of the time I fly, especially if I'm alone. Then I'll rent when I get out there. But when it's a bulk of us, we usually drive up. Okay. The boys old enough now; they usually do all the driving. Anyways, going back to 40, right? We'll get to the New Jersey thing. So for my feelings right now, I feel like I'm young and I'm just getting started with life. You know, like you get not started with life, but you know yourself more than you've ever known. But at the same time, you do kind of feel like, am I getting older? You start thinking about mortality. You start thinking about things.
I don't know.
Do you think that deep?
I do, but I just feel like, you just kind of have to live every day at its best. And I mean, I guess 40, I don't know, you could die any day. We could walk outside and get hit and be over. So, I mean, I don't know if I want to commit to that. And I feel like, I'm going to be with the Lord. So whatever happens, it'll be all right. But my body breaking down is more my issue. I can do the death part. It's not that big a deal. But I feel old already. I feel like I have goals that I need to achieve, like health wise, and I'm starting to feel like, okay, I don't got, at this point you can be planning for a retirement phase. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So like making sure that finances are where I want them to be, and I'm making my way to being debt free financially, able to do whatever it is that I want to do. Right. And my kid is getting older, so that's getting ready to be a new stage, and I just feel like it's a turning of the times. Yeah. I mean, I feel very blessed. I feel refined. I feel like there is pressure though. Like, I feel like I need to just go to the next level. Just like, I've loved what I'm doing. I'm blessed. I just want to go take it a notch, just another notch or two up. And it's like, not even just that, you also have for me, my patience for people are lower, but not like I'm reacting to them. Right. But whether they're like in your life, you know what I'm saying? Right. Especially in romantic relationships, kind of like, nah, you're not going to work. Like when in my 30s, you might like give a lot of chances. Like to date with potential. I'm so done with dating with potential. Yeah. That's not happening anymore. It's just, don't get me wrong. Like everybody go through stuff. But what are we dating for? Are we dating just to date? Or
to marriage. For marriage.
So if, you're not even at a point where you would like marry this person, then I don't even think there's any point in
dating them. Right. I agree. Like
it just becomes a waste of time. Like you could just be friends.
Right. But
we do too much. You get too involved with people, and then you like attachments and soul ties and all these other things. And boundaries, super important to make sure the boundaries are where they need to be, and working positively.
I feel like boundaries are a little bit easier for me now than ever before. But in the past, oh my God, girl.
Very few.
I just was a people pleaser. I just wanted everybody to like me. But now, like when you get old, the older I get, it's like at the end of the day, most people don't even like their fucking self.
No.
So like, why would I care if you like me, especially if I didn't do anything to you?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I didn't physically or emotionally or do anything, and sometimes we do things.
These people?
Who?
Yeah.
I mean, it could just be, it's a lot of associates. I'm in a lot of different
social groups.
Yeah. Right. And so, certain groups or certain social groups, you meet a lot of people, and some people you just don't vibe with, for whatever the reason. And in the past, I just like, well, how can I figure out to make this okay?
Oh.
Where now, the older I get, it's kind of like, it's okay. Like, It's totally okay.
We can speak, keep moving. We don't have to become friends.
Right.
To be cordial.
Right.
And to work together.
Right. And you can be cordial. You don't have to be, but everybody don't deserve your time. It's something that I feel like I'm learning in going into my 40s.
Mm-hmm.
I do want, as far as health, I do feel like you need to take, for me, I feel like I got to do 10 times more than what I used to do in my 30s to maintain my health. You know what I'm saying? Like I could get away with a couple burgers or a piece of bread.
Well, really, we could. I mean, you could, but you couldn't. We were just building.
We were building up to knowing now that you can't do it now. Because, girl, in my 20s, if I said, you know what, I want to lose 10 pounds, I will lose 10 pounds.
I've never been able to lose weight like that.
Really?
Yeah, ever since. Well, even before I had my son, I enjoy food too much, and my body just requires a lot of cardio.
Yeah,
to really drop any weight, and so that's depressing. And I hate stationary machines.
I do too. If I have to actually like walk or run, I'd rather be on the trail, or I'd rather be doing Zumba, or like the only reason I'm in the gym in these days because I literally have a hired personal trainer. I paid him, so it makes me wake up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning and meet him. It makes me do it, but that's how much pain I've been in. It's like, no, I got to get it together, especially because I'm still playing. If I wasn't still playing, I probably wouldn't be as adamant. But because and it helps you, reminds you to take care of your body. So it's probably a good thing. Yeah, it's not bad. It's just, I didn't play too much the last game we played at the tournament.
How did it go?
We lost.
Oh,
yeah.
That's okay.
We only lost by 1 point in one game, and I think 1 touchdown in another game. But but the last game, the vibes were great. It wasn't a bad game. It just, we ran out of time. We put it in the ref's hands, and it was like a bad call. It was like, it was supposed to be, it was a pass interference, and they put us like, I guess on the 5-yard line, but it ended up being, the rule is after the fact, and the ref did apologize. We were supposed to be on the 1-yard line, which we still should have scored on the 5.
Come on, man. But still,
that's a big difference.
To know what yard line
we're supposed to be on, right? And the championship, the coaches was there. They argued it, but we didn't challenge it, which we should have done.
Absolutely,
we should have challenged. We should have paused the game and challenged it, but we didn't. And if the next play works, then goes. If the next play starts, that's it. You can't challenge it.
Right.
Right. So we waited. That's our fault. That was our fault. So anyway. But that's that. So I am feeling good about going into 40, but there was a fear of 40, especially more in the beginning of the year, but now it's only like 3 months. So it's like, what you scared of? It's just right there. It's coming. Okay. It is what it is.
About it now. Okay. So I think I signed up for your
class.
No.
Oh.
The Lord have mercy.
This is what happens when you're 40. Almost 40.
Goal planning 2025. Are we doing like a calendar? I mean, planning your schedule or something? Didn't you sign up? Am I making that up?
Yeah. Signing what up?
I thought that you had a vision board.
Yes.
Okay. Vision board.
Yes, I do it every year. It's so much. This is my most fun
event. My first time
ever doing it.
Well, with
me. Ever?
Both, yeah.
Oh my
I'm not
God,
a
you're gonna
vision
have.
board.
So yes, guys, I'm having a vision board party. This is my 9th annual vision board party. I've had them.
Dang.
Yeah, I've been doing them every
How
year.
You know what I was talking about?
Huh? Because you didn't say it right.
I couldn't
You were like, I signed up for your calendar.
Like,
I was like, what calendar?
About some planning. Okay.
So vision boards are really awesome because what it does, basically, you know, you heard the old saying, a picture is worth 1,000 words, right? So when we keep things in front of us, right, it's 1,000 words, right? But I believe insight, out of sight, out of mind, right? I also believe insight in mind. And so what vision boards do is basically shoves your goals in your face. So every morning after you make your vision board, like if you ever come to my house, if you ever come in my room, you'll see it's right there. So the first thing every time I rise is see the vision board. Now, technically, you're supposed to go through each thing that's on there in your mind before you wake up, part of your routine. And it's crazy. The first time I ever did it, it was introduced to me by my mentor. Shout out to Lorraine Brown Watkins. I love you, Lorraine. She had the first vision board party that I've been to like 20 years ago. Damn, I can say 20 years ago.
There we go, the 40 thing again.
Oh my God. Wait, how old was
2
I?
lifetimes.
No, it wasn't 20 yeyears ago. How old am I? 39. 20 years ago was 19. No, I wasn't 19. I was like 20. 19 years ago.
Right there.
But I went, and so then me and my kids started doing together. And at first in my mind, like, this is just fun for me and the kids to do. So the kids had their vision boards in one time. And for Christmas, I went out and got them shopping. Right? Went out, got them shopping. I went shopping for their gifts, right? So I went, got the gifts. And then one day I was in there, you know, Christmas happened. I think it was February. I was in their rooms. One of the things that I got my son was a Bluetooth. I promise you, I did not go in their room and look at the vision board and then went shopping, right? But his birthday was March. My son's birthday was June. And so it wasn't Christmas. It wasn't Christmas. It was their birthdays.
Okay.
And so a few months later, when I looked up one time and I didn't realize it, for his birthday, I brought him what was on the board, but I just kept seeing it every time I went in the room, but I didn't go there specifically. It subconsciously programs you and you will attract it. The time I put Africa on my vision board 3 years ago, 5 years ago, I put Africa on my vision board. I met one of the guys I was dating a few years ago, and I went to Nigeria.
Yeah.
I put a horse on my vision board a year before that, and one of my clients ended up being a horse farm.
Really?
I swear to you. So it works, y'all.
I'm looking forward to it.
So anyway, it's on January the 13th. Or the 14th. It's the the second week of January. So it's the 11th, I think. It's not I should know this, okay? 40. I'm about to be 40. That's going to be my excuse. Anyway, it's going to be fantastic. I hope you guys can come. And thanks for bringing it up, because I totally don't have that in my notes to bring up. Like, not at all.
I tell you, I was trying to prepare today.
But yes, it's going to be on January the 11th, okay? And guess what, y'all? I cook and everything for y'all. So it's not like just you get the board, the magazines, the food, the camaraderie, all of that. Is going to be dope. So
how many people are normally there? Or like
the most I've ever had at one time, I think, was like 18.
Oh my gosh.
But I like it in smaller groups. So last year we had about 12.
Okay.
Yeah, but
it's still a lot of people.
Yeah, and then the year before that I only had like 4 or 5. And then the year before that was 3 of us, and then but when I first went to the very first one, that was like maybe 50 people there or 30, 40 people. So it can be a good deal of people. So anyway, that's all we're going to talk about as far as the fear is 40, because it's really not a fear, but it's just kind of like an eye opener, I believe, when you're like, okay, what's next in life? What part of, but the cool thing, Jamie, I researched was a lot of people didn't get started making big things happen in life till after 40.
There's I think I posted something a little while ago where it talked about the different companies that were created by
like
people
KFC
that started. Yeah,
was one of them. I think he was 55.
But there's it's at the end of the day, you gotta look at it as like the end of the chapter. These were the before. This is me trying to figure out, like you was talking about before, and now, we're going to be free to be exactly who we are, free to shine, free to do all the things that you've always wanted to do without having reservations because you just weren't sure. Right. Because you still felt new and young and fresh and, just not confident in, what are we doing? I floundered a lot. I feel like, I didn't do the traditional college thing. So it took me a while to kind of figure out like what my thing was. And now I've got it. I've been doing this PR work stuff for like 10, 12 years. So at this point, I'm ready to move on to the next thing. Right. Exactly. That's exactly my thoughts. And I'm excited about that. Now, I think also nothing but growth be great. And we are aging like fine wine. Can't you see? Yes. Say, let me stop. Be quiet. Anyway, next up, we have our relevant topic, and we want to talk about climate change and why is it changing so much. The reason why I want to talk about this is because I would say, what brought this about? So, do you know how cold it is right now? Girl, freezing. But 2 days ago, it was hot. Right. And 3 days ago, before that, it was cold. And then 2 days before that, it was hot. We're destroying our world. Yes. And so I don't know. I think the administration that's in office today has talked about making changes for this. But I want to talk about us. Like, what can we do to make sure that we aren't adding to the problem? And I know one of the biggest ways, which I have fell off completely, but I used to be very adamant about it, is recycling. I recycle. You recycle? Mm-hmm. I fell off the things. Really? Yeah. Oh my God, you are such a geek. I love it. It tops from the bottom. So it's funny because I was trained by this woman. I love her so much, Miss Mina. This is not the best story about her, but I'll tell some more stories that's good about her. Like she taught me everything I know in regards to. I already said your chair was high. She did. Anyway, but she used to tell me stuff like everything I know with childcare, how to communicate with the kids, she taught me. One of the things that she taught me, though, is that I remember we were in the school and we used to sing the song, reduce, reuse, recycle. Yeah. It's easy to do because your trash is my trash and our trash is a lot of trash. So reduce, reuse, recycle. It's easy. And then we would go and throw everything in the damn trash. We want to recycle. And I was like, I am not going to be that teacher. So that's how I got this mantra with the boys of making sure that we all freaking recycle because we got to recycle, y'all. Also, do people use aerosols still? I don't. Yeah, I don't even use oil spray anymore because I didn't know that they use goddamn the same stuff with lighter fluid. I know. That's crazy. Why would they do that to us? Because they don't care. All I want to say is that they don't really care about it. Is that on the list of your 50 things that's not in that the U.S. has that nobody else does? Wait, do they have aerosol in other people's cans? No, I'm saying like I don't know. I don't know if you're talking about the things that I don't think that's on the list. No, okay. Which would be terrible if it's not. It should be. It definitely should be. So my favorite was Captain Planet. Captain Planet, he's a hero. Gonna take pollution down to the zero. I don't know the rest of the words. And he's fighting on the planet. We gonna pay for this. Captain Planet, we are Planeteers. And you we be one too. And saving our planet is the thing to do. Looting and polluting is not the way. Here's what Captain Planet has to say. The power is yours. Yo, they don't got the. They don't have what we had, yo. They don't have it. These kids, if they had what we had today, man, that's the answer. That's what we could do. Captain Planet said it. Look, heart, wind, power, fire. Oh yes, yes. Everybody had their little ring. We need a ring, y'all. Yeah. Fellas. I want the heart one. Yeah. What? I want Marquise. A Marquise. Who's Marquise? A Marquise diamond. That's just FYI. But yes. And I think that's one of the Marquise. So the funny thing is though, also I noticed it because of the kids. They kept getting sick and having allergy-like symptoms. Mm-hmm. And, it makes you like, oh my gosh, it's not just affecting
that, it's also affecting planting.
Mm-hmm.
Like my plants look crazy right now. Like I got to do my whole little garden, which was small as hell anyway, but I fell off with that too. We get back in my 40s. I feel like I done woke up, but it ain't like dead because it's like cold, warm, cold, warm.
I know you have to bring them in, or have a light on them or something. You have to
shine a light on them. All these songs popping in my head. Even Zero. So Zero was up when it was hot outside. Zero is my grandson. He's a lizard. Anyway, he was outside of his cage when it was hot. It was 70 degrees last weekend, twice. That's
crazy.
Last week it was 70. He came out, but right now he's in Burmation. Everybody, if you don't know what Burmation is, it's hibernation, but for lizards.
Okay.
Yeah, they can go in their little rock and sleep for 3 months and not come out. He won't die. His body organs shut down.
You miss him, though.
I'm fucking sorry.
I'm like, he won't be able to ride in the car.
He don't. He'll pop out sometime and look at me and then go right back in.
He like, girl, I'm tired.
Yeah, he's tired.
I had to go ahead and lay down.
Anyway, but Zero is the example that this is a problem. So I don't know how else we can solve it except for make sure you recycle, don't use aerosols, and be sure to
well, I mean, okay.
What else?
Trying to be reduce your carbon footprint, right? So if you do
get an electric car, I'm just kidding.
That would be nice.
That would be nice. I don't know if
I want one eventually.
I think I'm gonna have to get one.
I think my issue is leaving outside of the county and being in rural areas and not having a charger. That's
right. Like what happens with that?
Yet. Nothing. You're gonna be on the side of the road. Shoot, there's not many.
You know how like they have like a jump start for like the battery, or it would be dope if you could switch. Can you switch?
Girl, the battery is like usually the whole car size.
Oh. No, I mean like you can't switch to gasoline.
No,
or have both.
No, you can have a hybrid.
A hybrid is what?
Just they use gas and electric for different parts of the vehicle. Yeah, so it like brings up your driving mileage high. What else? Well,
that's about it. Also, we can't control the fact that they be having them they make storms. I think that could be added. No, like remember they had that thing in Dubai and they kept making all the storms.
Oh yeah.
I think that also might be affecting us as well because Lord knows what else they're doing. Because who even knew we could make clouds?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That threw them up. They was raining there for almost 3 weeks.
Okay, so these people said, WRL looked it up.
Mm-hmm.
Said that 9 fewer freezing days annually in Raleigh.
9 fewer?
9 fewer annually. So this warming disrupts local ecosystems, poses a challenge to industries dependent on colder climates, such as mountain tourism reliance on snowfall. So yeah, you're gonna go to the mountains, and there's not even gonna be snow there eventually.
See, now this is where I know I'm supposed to be unbiased, but I'm being biased about this.
What?
Even though I know this is bad for the environment, I don't like the cold. I could care less about snow, but
we need it. We need it to be working the way it's supposed
for it to work. For
just
the
like
cycle
the
to be
like the East Coast, all the houses that got washed away because we're pretty much eroding.
Oh yeah, the glaciers. The glaciers are melted. Is that what you mean?
Like I don't know if it's the glaciers, but like on the coast, like what's that Rodance where the houses were going down?
Oh yeah,
because we're just losing the sea.
The part that
we're
keeps
just going into
together.
the sea, right? I mean, we're just. I don't know. It's kind of sad.
It is sad.
Where we're going to be in 50 years.
And I believe
resources?
we lost like 3 major glaciers. Also, I don't know what their names are, but I'll but I did read that too. It's because if the glaciers melt, then the things overflow, and then all them animals that's used to living there in that kind of climate, they die. Like polar bears aren't used to being in heat,
right?
Anyway, but I don't know what else. If you guys have any ideas of other ways for climate change to be affected by us, how we can affect it in a positive way, definitely comment. Let us know.
Just stop being so wasteful. Start there.
Yes. Recycle.
Yeah, and you don't have to do. Like even one of my favorite shows is the Extreme Cheapskate. Have you seen that on TLC?
No, Ari just had me watching Hoarders, but I never heard of no Extreme.
Oh yeah,
Cheapskate.
So this chick was up there last time, and she worked at a barbershop with her dad, and she would collect the hair on the floor and restuff the couches, the couch cushions.
That is disgusting.
People, like, dumpster diving and stuff, and they were in Georgia, and she would leave. She would use the hair dryers to blow the air because she said it was much cheaper than running the air conditioner. And so the dad was like,
but blow dryers are really like powerful, and it can literally
but trying to cool a building with the air conditioning costs much more than letting the hair dryers just blow whatever cool air. Because you got settings on your blow dryer.
If you press
on the bowl, on the one that you flip over.
Yeah. Oh, so she ran the dryers.
Yeah, she got the dryers open and got the air coming out, and then she's got the windows open.
She might not been ready to make that upgrade to that business.
Well, look, the dad was like, "She has saved me so much money."
So it works.
It's like I'm good
it works
to go.
though.
So I mean, you don't have to be that drastic, but
the ultimate cheapskates. That's crazy.
Please look at that show.
I must look it up because
it's almost like I mean, it's really a mental health issue.
Yeah, that's how the hoarders were.
Because they are obsessed
to save money.
Yeah.
So they really can make $1 out of 15 cents.
Literally.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. I like the couponers though. I really like the couponers. Like they're pretty dope.
They are.
How they be figuring out stuff. I got a friend in New Jersey, Shaniqua, she be couponing. She be like, look what I got for like $10. And it looked like she got enough damn paper towels, paper towels, and toilet tissue for the rest of her damn life. I'm like, anyway. Now, I have an unbiased, since it's the holiday time, I have an unbiased topic. Yeah. Are artificial trees better than real ones?
In my opinion, no.
I am so glad that's your opinion because I like artificial. Why is no?
Because I like a real tree.
I've never had a real tree. Never.
You are missing out.
What?
Oh, you get to go out there and pick your tree. There are different kinds. They're tall, skinny, fat. What do you like? I mean, it's an experience. It's more of an experience.
I heard they were messy though, like to get rid of.
No, you just throw them things on the corner and City of Raleigh come pick them up.
Or have you ever had an artificial tree?
Yes. I want to smell it. I want to feel the sap. I want to screw the thing in at the bottom to make my tree stand up. It's just nice.
Like the tree holder. I saw that.
Mm-hmm. And they have nice ones. You can get one at like Walmart for like $10. They're pretty quality.
Tree?
A tree holder.
Oh, okay.
Like a little thing you sit.
But how much is normally a tree?
In there, like $80.
After she just talked about the ultimate cheapskates.
Well, I didn't say I was an ultimate cheapskate. I can splurge on a tree.
So they're about $80.
And between now they get ridiculous.
They can be ridiculous.
On where you go to get
so
them.
When I see those people, like I remember seeing Cardi B once, and she had like this humongous tree, tall as fuck.
Yeah,
that's like
the Kardashians.
That's thousands of dollars.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're not. I mean, I got a regular ceiling. So I don't need a 20-foot tree.
Right.
But you're talking about saving the planet. Whenever you buy real trees, that helps our system.
But how?
They can be recycled into mulch or compost. And tree farms replant the trees to replace those that are harvested, and they contribute to carbon sequestration.
What's that? So I don't know what's sequestration.
Hey
Siri, what is sequestration?
Okay.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Hey Siri, what is sequestration?
Sequestration.
You'll need to unlock your iPhone first.
Oh God.
Hold on. I'm about to tell you. Sequestration. Okay. Let's see how they say it.
Sequestration.
Say it again.
Sequestration.
Sequestration. We got a word, y'all. New word.
Action of taking legal possession. What? Action of sequestering a substance, carbon. What? I mean.
A sequester.
Chemistry. Okay, right here. From the stable compound is no longer available for reaction. I don't know. It's good for the planet. Don't worry about what that means.
Okay, it's good for the planet. I have never had a
sequester. I've heard of that.
I haven't. I just downloaded the vocabulary app. It be giving me new words, but then they want me to do a premium account. So I just see whatever they said in the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just give me what you want. I don't want
to
pick my own. But I mean, with fake trees, though, they don't recycle. So you can't recycle them.
Mm-mm.
But I mean, they do save you because you don't have to buy one every year. But like the ones that have that white stuff on there, that white stuff gets everywhere. That have,
I just got that one.
Do you like it?
It does a little bit of flaker. It got on the ground a little bit, but it's beautiful. I think it's cute. I got it. I went to the store. I got a pre-lit. A pre-lit. I got a pre-lit tree. It was like $45. I got a couple ornaments to put on it. Pop that sucker up.
Girl, I mean, in the
what does it smell like? What does it smell like?
Evergreen.
Like Pine Sol?
No. Not cleaner. Just pine.
Just pine. Okay.
Just like, really.
But I heard that it starts to like wilt and die, and it's pine cones on the ground.
It is a plant just like any other.
You put water in it?
Yep,
Oh, you water it.
And it drinks it all up.
Oh.
And and that's how people trees set on fire and their houses burn down because they don't water the tree. So you leave the tree in there and you never water it, and then it gets hot because you got the heat on and it can catch fire. Yeah, people's houses used to burn out all the time because of Christmas trees.
This is why you need an artificial Christmas tree.
If you are not responsible, at least that's the only plant I haven't killed. It's a tree, but technically it's already dead. I just need to keep it in water to
stay alive for the rest of the couple weeks that we have left. That's interesting. I never. Yeah, so do you have a tree up right now?
Girl, I have been a Scrooge this year. I didn't do
anything. So I was a Scrooge last year. The year before that, I was a Scrooge.
I had a hat on the other day. It was a little Christmas hat, but no.
So I want to know y'all opinions. Do you like artificial trees or real ones? I've never had an artificial one. I mean, I've never had a real one yet. So I'm not going to say I like artificials better until I have a real one.
Next year, let's go tree shopping.
Okay.
We can go tree shopping together.
That's a date.
Put it in the budget.
Yeah, that's a date.
To go get a tree.
Okay.
And we have some cute little tree. It's so nice. I can't believe it. And they usually give you hot chocolate.
While you picking a tree?
Yeah, because it's like a thing. It's like a traditional, nostalgic.
I see people do it. I see them drive
up. On TV and stuff. Then you get to ride home with your little tree on top of the car.
That's what I'm saying. Like with Betsy, where would I have put her? On the roof?
Betsy?
Betsy's my car.
I just find a man to get the tree to the house because I'm not putting that sap on my car.
Right. What you mean the sap?
There's sap from the tree,
From the
yeah, and it's on the leaf. It's on the whole tree because they're like the pine little things at the end are kind of sticky sometimes.
Okay, find a man to bring the tree home. Okay, gotta work on that for next year. I got a whole year to find one. That's good. Anyway, let us know in the comments, what do you like better, artificial trees or real ones? Okay.
What about lights? Are you a multicolor light girl? Or are you
I used
lights?
to be multicolored. This year I am white lights. Plain just white lights. And my tree is white, gold, and red this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like to see a picture. Last year I did a Dallas Cowboys tree.
Really?
Super cute. Yeah, I had little
blue
football. It was little football ornaments.
Dallas Cowboy fans, I wish I had them kind of fans. That's all I'm gonna say.
The whole tree, it was super cute.
Really?
I really enjoyed that. Yeah, I felt that was a good time making that tree.
That's what's up. Well, let us know.
Can I do with this or that?
Yeah.
So you answer the questions.
Okay.
All right. We've already talked about real tree or artificial. You artificial. White
okay.
Lights. Tinsel or garland?
Garland. Well, I actually got garland. Both. I have both on my tree.
The
garland is like the one that looks like
that thick one,
a rope, and the tinsel one has like circles and stuff on it.
Oh, I thought the tinsel was that stringy stuff that you just throw.
I did both today.
Okay.
Today. This year.
Handmade or store-bought ornaments?
Store-bought.
Pine scent or no scent?
No scent.
Pre-lit or string the lights yourself?
I pre-lit this year.
That is like no fun. You literally no. Okay. Tree skirt or tree collar? I don't even know what a tree collar is.
I don't know what a tree. I got a tree skirt. I got like the snow looking one.
Oh, that's cute. Do you decorate before Thanksgiving or after?
After.
Okay. Yeah. That's it.
Real candles.
Oh, real candles on the tree. We're gonna die.
Real candles,
but we're gonna die. Or safe electric lights.
Safe electric lights.
Right. Right.
I got candles on the counter. That is so hilarious.
Yeah. Thanks for playing this or that.
I like that. We need to add that.
Yeah.
In all of them. that I want to know y'all questions, answers to that too. All right, so let's get to our thought-provoking topic, which is what puts you at peace?
One thing I do love about Christmas is the music.
Me too. I love Christmas.
Love a Christmas carol.
Me too.
You know, and I love that a lot of the stories about baby Jesus, and you know, we just get to. This is the sweet part of.
Yeah, it's like even though we're not in Burmation like zero, it's like our Burmation. It's like winter and this Christmas. You want to be around family. You want to be cozy. You want to hear. I love Christmas music. Santa Claus is coming to town. Oh, Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. And everybody knows them, and you're like supposed to be jolly, even though everybody on the road seems angry. Who did it?
Yo, there's this chick that I follow, B. Denise Nicole, I think is that her name. She's super cute. She is a Raleigh social light. Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
A social media person.
Yeah.
And I don't know. She must have done it a couple years back, and it was, you know, Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas.
It's like, no. That TikTok when they go, no. Don't. I'm not now. And then Jay started bust out her song. What happened to her? Was she couldn't sing or something?
No, she was. It was just a funny, and it just reminded me of that. But she's really cute. She goes.
I want my love for Christmas.
I love Luther Vandross's Christmas album.
Oh yeah,
Christina Aguilera Christmas album.
I never heard her.
Excellent. Patti LaBelle Christmas album. That was my mom's favorite.
Really?
Country Christmas. Yes.
Really? That's what's up.
So old. Okay. 40 kicking in again. My Patti LaBelle. Okay.
All right. Anyway.
Peace.
Peace. What put you at peace? Something that
my faith. I have to say my faith thing because the world stresses me out.
At least you're honest.
Like the reality of all the things that we have to do, that we have to keep up and not be a terrible person, and be moving forward and be making money. And I mean, that is just stressful. So, just to know that, I have my faith and it's okay. And when I get really stressed, I can give it to God and he provides a peace that, not going to get from calling my boyfriend a boyfriend, but calling my boyfriend or calling my best friend. I mean, sometimes those things are great, but sometimes it's just nice to be able to just process something without other people in your space.
Yeah.
So
I definitely agree. Like for me, when I'm most at peace, I am meditating or I'm praying. I think meditating is when you try to listen to God. Praying is when you are putting things out to him. And I do believe for me, aesthetically, that keeps me calm and peaceful is, which I don't have right now, but I am working on it very soon, is a fireplace. I don't know why.
Put you one up on YouTube.
Oh my gosh. I do it for the kids.
Look,
so
you don't want a real tree.
It's not the damn thing. First of all, I can physically feel my fake ass tree.
Look,
I can't physically feel the heat from.
They got them little heat.
I don't want that. I want to put the logs in. I want to be able to be like, I started that fire. Look at my fire.
Go outside.
My fire lit.
Yeah,
so I may do if I had like that portable bonfires that people have on their patios, that's an option too. Like it's just the fire. The heat and the fire, the ambiance of the fire just is. So when the kids are having like free play time, I do put on the Christmas. Right now, I always have on the Christmas background. Okay. There is a fireplace there, but that's not the same. It gives a vibe. But they have
the crackle.
I don't want that. Like you want the pine, I want the smell of the fireplace.
Oh,
and I want the feeling of being able to create the fire. What?
Can I share something with you?
Sure, of course.
At our favorite place, Happy Endings.
Yeah.
They have a fantastic smoked. Dang, my brain is blocked today. What's it called? Old fashioned.
Oh, where they put the fire on it.
Maple old fashioned, and they got little char pieces. Oh.
You and this old fashioned. I gotta try it.
I mean,
what is in an old fashioned?
It's usually like bitters of some kind along with like
That's healthy.
something sweet. So like either cherry juice or this one has maple, obviously, some kind of like
when you say
maple
bitter,
syrup.
it's not like bitter.
Like orange bitters. You know,
Okay.
put bitters in I don't know.
I
Just
always
kinda,
see orange in an old fashioned.
They have orange bitters, walnut bitters. Sometimes you'll get that. Like they'll have fancy little bitters with your whatever bourbon you buy at the liquor store.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll try that.
Too much about that.
Other thing that keeps me at peace is journaling. If I'm upset, I just like writing. Like, even though I could have just typed this. I wrote it all out first.
See, I can't read it.
You know, you can't read. That's why I typed it. After I sent this to you,
I can't read my own writing.
Oh, see, I can read it. And I'm like, when I die, I have so many journals since the boys were like, my first journal I got when I was 18. So I be writing. And if I'm mad at somebody, I will cuss them out into my journal. And then it feels better. It feels like I did it, but I didn't do it. But I did it, but I didn't do it.
Right.
So that is like if I'm in a state where I want to be that other side that I don't ever want to meet again, that's where I do it at. Okay. And then if I talk, then one of the cool things about it is that like you can go back sometime and read like, wow, I've been talking about the same shit that I want. I didn't ever get this done. Or you can see your mindset was different then. It's like really cool. But far as
that's
also
on my list for mine.
Journaling, I'm gonna get you. I know
to be a vision board. I need to have a journal up there because I think that would help.
Yeah, journaling really helps you to disconnect from the world. And the reason why I like journaling is because it disconnects you from, you can't journal, which a lot of people say, oh, I have an electronic journal, which I think is cool, but it's too much on here that can distract you during that process.
Have you seen the journal app?
Yeah, it's dope. It's
love it.
It's not bad. Yeah, it's not a bad thing if you cannot do like what I just did. And look, you see what I'm saying? So I'm saying like this completely separates you from the phone and from technology, which I don't think technology is a bad thing. I just think with anything, Zig Ziglar said it best. He said, too much of a good thing is not a good thing. He said, if you're drowning and I throw you one end of the rope, that's a good thing. But if I throw you the other end, that's bad. Damn.
We still out of here.
Right. Woo! So
I need you to hold on to one end now.
Shout out to Zig Ziglar. He's the best, I swear. But yeah, that's some of the things that keep me at peace. Eating a good cooking is very therapeutic for me. I love to cook. I love to see the faces of whoever I'm cooking for. Matter of fact, if you want to stop by for Christmas, I am cooking.
Yes. I think I'm gonna do pop arounds.
Yeah, you're more than welcome. But anyway, so that makes when I see somebody like stick the fork in and go, and they're like, damn, I'm like, yeah, I do that shit. I'm done. But that's my way of loving them. Yeah. But that's how I want to love on them. Is like I took the time to pour in this love, and I want you to be nourished. I'm trying to use the best ingredients I can as possible, and I don't know why it's fun for me. But just as it also, when I was a kid, for 4 years in a row for Christmas, guess what I always wanted? An easy baked oven. I got them 3 out of the 4. I had the one with the thing at the top.
I didn't have the patience for it. I'm like,
that thing worked though.
I know, but like an hour.
Not an hour. You was doing it wrong. Your light bulb blew. Remember, it was a light bulb that made it hot.
That's why I'm like, this is stupid. How is it supposed to cook it?
And then it was like, bing, and then you pop it out and a little cake in there, and then you decorate it. Anyway, moving on, we're going to go to our holistic topic, which is how often do you have home cooked meals?
Not often enough.
You know what inspired this? When I was really broke, I always cooked at home. And not just because I was broke, but because I was broke. I just noticed the commonality of it. And then as my kids got older, it's expensive. It's a luxury to eat out. And it takes away the time of having to prepare things. But as I look at my life and health wise, there's no way you can really control what people put in the food when you're out. And then if you can cook, it's frustrating sometimes when you go out cook and it's like, I could have cooked this shit at home. You know what I'm saying?
Or I could have made it better at home.
Right. And I realized as I got older, I was eating out a lot because I was like, it's a trauma response to not being able to. Like I can't, so I'm gonna do it again. Let me go back to Starbucks again. Let me go back to Starbucks again. Let me go pay $8 for this tea, knowing damn well I can go make my own tea and I got honey at home again. And it's just like, oh, I can do it, right? I can, but can you really? Like, but why? But what made me inspire this question was a guy was talking to me. He sent me some pictures of some food that he made. I was scrolling through my phone and looked for some pictures to send to him. And I had went by months. It was like I was like, where am I cook? And I used to cook all the time, 5 days a week almost. And I'm just like, where are my cooking videos? Like, have I been eating out this much? And it hit me that I'm not eating at home enough. And then also the correlation was I have never been this at the time that big in my life. So it's like, oh no, the answer isn't just you need to be out. Right. It's 80% of in the house, you know, and the convenience of like right now, if we're hungry, we can leave right now. That's a blessing of being in America too. We can leave right now and go have thousands of options.
Blessing and or curse.
And or curse, right? Because we do lead in high cholesterol, we lead in cancer, we lead in all of the bad stuff, health,
everything. Our age range of living.
We don't lead in anything education, healthy, anything educational, healthy. We don't lead in any of that though. But that's another topic for another story. Right. So, how many do you do a week? You think? For me, right now, it's like 3 or 2.
Girl, like barely. I mean, it's really bad right now.
I asked a few people, and out of the 10 people I asked, only 2 ate more than 3 meals a week. At home.
Well, see, I usually have I might not eat at all. Well, look, 2025,
we gonna thrive. New year, new me. Right. And so I want to,
but really,
it's definitely something I think is really, really awesome because, that was for this one. I'm gonna bring it up now too. I'm gonna bring this up in our next show also, but one thing I think that's really creative that brings out the creative juices in cooking is the Daniel fast, which they normally start in the first week of January at some point. The group that I follow is called the Daniel, what is it called? Daniel fast, greater something. I'll find it, y'all, and put it in the show notes when it airs. But the Daniel fast, greater, it's like greater fast, great group, put group. Dare to be greater, Daniel fast. That's held out by one of my old mentors, Miss Lorraine Brown Watkins. She's been doing this for 1,000 years. It's probably like her 15th year. And so for almost 30 days, like 20 days, you cannot, it's a group. You cannot eat certain foods. And if you go to the Bible scripture, it kind of tells you what did Daniel fast. So you can't have bread, you can't have sugar, you can have oil, but it has to be refined. So you can't be having vegetable oil, but you can have like coconut oil. Exactly.
People still eat vegetables?
Yes, people, it's still on the shelves.
Let it go, y'all.
Let that shit go. Anyway, so and then what happens is you can actually what you can do is you can actually go into this group and see people post every day. Like, this is what I ate. This is what I created. And so like incredible things happen when you do this. So like for me, when I had that sugar craving, that's what made you go into dates. Never even knew about dates until this group. And so now you know how to make date sugar, you know how to make date syrup, you know, you might learn how to make naan bread, you know, because naan bread doesn't have the levy, which is allowed in the Daniel fast. And it's just really a great option. So I want to encourage you guys. There's many groups. It's a national fast. It's not just Dare to be Greater. Yeah. The Dare to be Greater. Like you can have oatmeal, but instead of putting sugar in it, you're going to use like either maple grade, I don't know if you can have maple syrup. Raisins, nature's candy, or pineapple juice you can pour, or whatever. So like the group allows you to post, and then you get to get the insight of everybody else and what they're eating. And it's like, it's really great. It's a really great start to get your body in a different mode for the holiday. Okay. And so, yeah.
That's it. About your fast?
Oh yeah, so my fast I'm doing right now. If you might notice, I look the same probably to you.
A little thinner to me.
A little thinner. I'm just doing a total cleanse. I'm doing a liquid cleanse. I'm drinking tea. I'm having my lemon water. If I do work out, though, I do take a protein shake after I work out, which I've done twice this week. Okay. I've lost a lot of weight, but it's not really just a weight. It's really to heal the body. And
okay, wait a minute. Pause. So basically, stripping your body of all the food is what allowing like the cells to reboot or something,
to regenerate, to reboot, to focus. So when if I ate completely clean, it's not the same. You know what I'm saying? When you eat completely clean, then your body doesn't have to take so much of the job away from processing the food.
Right.
But if you've had a lot of processed food, if you have a colon that's probably backed up from years, your body, it takes a lot of energy to process that food. So if you have ailments like inflammation, if you have any joint pains or anything, your body doesn't have that time to rejuvenate. And so what cleansing does, or fasting, this is something even biblical. For years, people would go into cleanses to clear not just their body, to heal mental clarity. For me personally, I'm on today's what, Saturday or Saturday?
Sunday.
So this is day 6, okay, of literally nothing. Okay. And look at her face. So what happens, your body stops giving off the hormone that you're hungry. And in fact, most of the time when you feel that hormone or that feeling that you want to eat, you're usually thirsty. Most of the time you're thirsty because your body doesn't need, we forget our stomach is only this big. Right. So most of the time in America, we have an overstretched belly. So we do. We have an overstretched belly. And so even when you drink water, like if I drink water right now and get on the scale, I'm going to be a pound or 2 heavier. And so it definitely takes mental discipline. It takes you got to go to a different place in your mind to do it, but you literally are not hungry. And that sounds crazy, but you're not. And so if you can get through the 3rd day, you're going to be fine. The first day, and see, the first and second.
When are you gonna go all through Christmas?
No, I'm going to actually pause this week. I'm going to get off. I'm going to do the full 7 days. And then you can't just start eating. Right. You want to drink I'm going to make a vegetable soup, eat the soup. It's just like more so broth, but you can include the whole soups, but the whole vegetables. But I'm going to eat that. And then you might drink some orange juice, and you just get your body prepared to process. Okay. Then Christmas Eve is when I'm going to do all the cooking. And then Christmas is when I will eat. Okay. And then I will ease back off and go back on the fast again. Okay. Okay. Now, for one time I did 40 days straight. Straight. I lost 45 pounds. But
calling on Jesus daily.
Yes, but the thing is that even on my cycle, I would normally be so fatigued that I would be sitting here like this. I would normally have cramps and bloating. I would normally be extremely like I want to kill you. Like my kids know when it's the cycle month. Like I don't like say, hey y'all, it's my cycle. But when they were younger and I realized that I am a different person when I was PMSing, I would tell them, y'all know this is my week. I love y'all. I just warning you in advance. And they know not to ag me too much. It's like if I look at them like this, they know it's like, okay, she's trying not to snap. Right. And they know if I say y'all got some chocolate to not give it to me. Right. We've had these conversations. That's why whenever they talk to me about their girlfriends, I say, hey, is she PMS? It's a thing, Right. And so on my cycle, I haven't had the cravings. I haven't had the pain in my stomach. But the most important thing that I noticed immediately is every day since my surgery, I would get out the bed, and the moment my foot hit the ground, I would feel pain. Especially since I started back playing. And so I don't have any pain. Like you can ask Ari this morning, I woke up and ran to the bathroom because I had to take a crap because you will be pooping. Because I also drinking a smooth tea. Okay. So I'm drinking like a regular peppermint, orange, lemons, ginger, turmeric root, all of that. You make it very, very yummy. Be quiet. She's saying she don't like it. It's good for you. But so you drink this tea, right? But then at night or during the day when I know I don't have to leave, I'll add a tea bag of Slim Trim tea.
Mm-hmm.
And that helps you move your bowels and get all of that out. And you just feel amazing. And then one of the ways that my body personally speaks to me is through my skin. So my skin before I did the fast was so bad. It was like prickly, peeling. And, you know, I peel still even right now, like here, certain spots I peel, but like, it was like bad. It was like, what is wrong with you? And are you okay?
Outbreak,
yeah. And so I know I needed to make a change. And so that's how I did. I studied Dr. Sebi and his practices of it, but really, I did the lemonade diet back in the day when it was the 40 days, but it doesn't matter what tonic you decide to use. You just have to be able to use something to get you through. And you're going to lose weight, obviously, but that really wasn't the only focus. I knew I needed to lose weight, but I needed to heal. And so I think that's what is really good for it. Yeah.
No alcohol, right?
No.
I was just checking.
I mean, you can have alcohol if you want, but
No.
you just got to be mindful you don't have anything in your system. So you can't have
be...
multiple drinks. You're going to be extremely drunk if you know. But anyway, that's episode 8, y'all. I want to thank y'all for watching. I want to also ask you guys to please subscribe. You can follow us on all these platforms, but like we said, we will be whole episodes will be on YouTube. So go to YouTube, watch the whole episode, subscribe, y'all. We don't have a lot of subscribers on YouTube. I'm gonna be transparent. And so
get up there, share it with somebody.
Yeah, like sharing is caring. And shout out to Tune Spa. They do right now still have that special of $41 for full body massage. And I got to give a shout out to my trainer, because when I woke up this morning and walked into that bedroom and looked at my mirror, I thought I saw an ab. And if an ab comes, I am not lying. I was like, Ari, is that an ab? Honey, James is the best. He will challenge your body to do things you will never think you could do. And he's a complete psychopath, and he loves the gym. And so that's why you want to have a trainer like him. So check him out on Instagram at Make Gains and Not Excuses. And that's about it. You got anything else for us, Jamie?
No. Follow us on the Sleuth Podcast. I need to get you up there once we get this.
Yes, please. I want to go on
the guest host and talk about some cheaters.
Right. I got a lot.
Everybody likes talking about messy stuff.
Yeah.
So,
I got a lot of stories for that, honey. And also follow her on Join Jamie at Instagram as well. And until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, it's the balloons.
Aw.
That's
Thanks,
so
Apple.
cute. Apple.
Thanks for tuning in to the Z Truth Podcast. We hope today's episode gave you value and something new to think about. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and join the conversation by following us on all platforms. Sharing is caring, so do us a favor and share it with someone who needs to hear the truth.